Okay, so here we are. We're going to make some pizza. I've already made my dough today. It's been rising all day. So we're going to get our dough here. And what we'll do is we're just going to cut this dough in half. Just make some mini pizzas. It's good to kind of make some smaller pizzas so you can mix it up and do different ones as opposed to just making a whole bunch of big pizzas and then everybody just gets full off the same pizza and it's, it sits around. It's better to just do small pizzas, different flavors, different toppings. Just keep it fresh, small, and then it keeps, especially if having people over, it keeps people interested. So we got our little dough here. It doesn't look like much, but this is going to roll out to be a nice little pizza. So make sure your area here that you're going to work on is floured. And we just got some sauce there. And we'll just roll this out. Maybe a little bit more flour. It's getting stuck to the roller. There you go. All right. Now we're just going to work our pizza, stretch it out. Like that. And we've got our wood-fired pizza oven going outside. It's been going for a few hours now, and it's just perfect right now for cooking pizzas. So, we have a nice little dough. Roll her out. Alright, there we go. Now this is a bit of a funky shape to the pizza, but it doesn't matter. A little holder, we'll just patch that up. Doesn't matter what the shape is, because it's homemade. So we'll take our little pizza paddle here, make sure we put a little bit of flour on it so it doesn't stick to the pizza so we can slide it off very nicely into the oven. Spread some flour like that. We'll get our pizza, we'll put it on. Like I said, doesn't matter about the shape, as long as it's, there you go, look at that one. When we get our sauce, this is a homemade sauce that we did. We made it in mason jars, preserved it up, so we'll use that. Put it on here. Look at that, look how rich that sauce is. Fresh Roma tomatoes from Italy. Just a few spices. The sauce doesn't need to be complicated. Just some nice, good tomatoes, fresh ingredients, and that's it. So, then we'll go a little cheese. Now, when you're doing these pizzas in the pizza oven, because the pizza oven cooks so quickly and so hot, you really don't want to do a really thick dough. You want to keep the dough thin, because it cooks quickly. So if you do like a thick dough, the dough is gonna burn before it's cooked, and you don't want that. So even the ingredients, even the toppings that you do on your pizza, slice them very thin, so they cook quickly. Let's do a little bit of onion. We're just gonna do some onion on half. Some people don't like tomatoes, i.e. kids in the family. So there you go, a little onion. I like to do a little bit of spinach, or you can do fresh basil leaves. There we go. And what I think is a really good ingredient is a really authentic Greek feta cheese. It's got that nice saltiness to it. Great flavor, so we'll just put that on there. This just adds a nice salty flavor to the pizza. And we'll sprinkle that on. That's good. Last but not least, I like to just do a little bit of Italian seasoning on the top. A lot of people put olive oil. They do olive oil after. The dough is made with a fair bit of olive oil in it. It's been sitting in the olive oil all day. So it's not necessary because the cheese gives off a lot of grease as it is. So I think this is pretty good. You don't want to overload your pizzas. A little Parmesan. and we're good to go. See you outside the pizza oven. Here we are outside with our pizza. There it is. We got our oven going just perfectly. The oven floor is about 620, 630. You want to cook the pizza at about 600 degrees or so it's just right. So we take our pizza, we just want to very quickly with the paddle slide it off like that. A little bit of a technique, and there you go. "90 seconds is probably all we're gonna need for a thin crust pizza like that. And you just want to watch this side of the pizza so that it doesn't burn. So sometimes if your crust is really close to the fire, you can put your pizza peel right beside it, and it kind of blocks the flame there from hitting the crust and burning it too quickly. But in this case, it looks like we're pretty good. It is hot. Alright, so it's coming on. The dough is starting to puff up nicely. And we're going to rotate it here in a second. See, the cheese is starting to bubble. Looking real good. If you look inside the pizza oven, you can notice that most of the dome in there is white, and that's what you want when you're cooking. You don't want to have this black, just nice and white. Then you know the inside of your pizza oven is ready to go. All right, so now we'll just get ready for pizza here. Oh, it's come off really nicely. We're just going to rotate it around. There you go. Should be almost ready.
You inside, like, I take a bite of pizza, like,
Move it over. See that bubbling? Look at that. Oh, it's looking good. Just about done. Alright, so we're going to grab our pizza paddle. Let's take a look. Sometimes if you want to crisp the top up a little bit, you can leave it on your paddle, you put it in, and just put it right to the roof of the pizza oven. It's super hot up there. Just put it up to the roof for a sec, and that'll just sizzle the top for another couple seconds. There you go. It's beautiful. She's good to go. Look at that. Alright, let's get inside. Alright, so here's our pizza. Funky shape. Beautifully cooked. Nice and golden brown on the bottom. And then we'll just give her a little cut. Excellent. Well, let's try a slice.